هذا الريدنج، وراح أحط تايمر 20 دقيقة فقط، وأحاول إني أجاوب عليهم الكل إن شاء الله. ويلا مع بعضنا، بسم الله. هذا التايمر جو. أول شيء أسويه أقرأ العنوان The truth about the environment، الحقيقة عن البيئة. أوكي، وروح للسؤال. السؤال الأول yes no not given. هذه النوعية تسأل على الأوبينيون بتاع الكاتب. أوكي، أبدأ على طول أقرأ. Environmentalists take a pessimistic view of the world for a number of reasons. pessimistic يعني عكس إيجابية، عندهم نظرة سلبية. لا هذه أوكي، عكس متفائل. شو pessimistic؟ متشائم. أوكي. For a number of reasons. For many environmentalists the world seems to be getting worse. هذا يأكد لي نظرتهم تشاؤمية. They have developed a hit list of our main fears that natural resources are running out. Alright, okay. هذا صحيح. So here I will write true. Can I write it here? No. Okay, so it is true. بكتبها على الورق. True. Data on the Earth's natural resources has only been collected since 1972. هنا كلمة only مهمة، يعني المعلومات بس في 72. Is this true or false؟ خلينا نشوف. So أدور على 1972. أهي. Alright, the limits. Okay, لازم نقرأ هنا. But quick look at the fact shows different pictures. First, energy and natural. Since the book The Limits to Growth was published in 1972 by a group of scientists, second, more food is not. Okay. لا, this is not correct. It's not given. ما قالوا شيء عليها، يعني ما ذكروا شيء عليها. فهنا data مكتب هنا not given. أعرف كيف أكتبها، بكتبها على ورق NG. The number of starving people، الناس اللي تموت بالجوع in the world has increased in recent years. زاد. So الكلمات المهمة هي starving بدور عليها، وإلا famine نفس الشيء، و increased و recent years. دور هنا starving. Fewer people are starving. أهلا. Fewer people are starving. عكسها بالضبط. So definitely هذه بتكون false. بالعكس، عكس اللي قاله. So هنا the number of starving people. No. It is no. Extinct species، الحيوانات أو المخلوقات اللي صارت منقرضة are being replaced by new species. استبعد قبل ما أقرأ هذه. species. طيب. Fewer people okay becoming extinct. Third, although species are indeed becoming extinct, only about 0% of them are expected to disappear in the next كذا. لا هاي false. فهذا مو صحيح، بكتب no. وين رقم 30؟ no. والله no. وما كان عليها شيء. It's not given. هاي وين extinct only 10%. ما قال عليها شيء. appear to have been exaggerated. It's a not given. ما قال عليها شيء. 30 اكتب not given. Some pollution problems have been correctly linked to industrialization. بعض مشاكلها مرتبطة بالتصنيع. Some pollution problems. ندور على كلمة industrialization. وهذه طبعا الأسئلة هذه بتكون بالترتيب دائما. النوعية هذه من الأسئلة فسهل أنك تلقى الجواب. environmental pollution either appear industrialization. لقينا كلمة industrial. نقرأ اللي قبلها. associated مثل linked مرتبطة. زين. environmental pollution either appear to have been exaggerated or are transient, associated with the early phases of industrialization. Okay. So والسؤال هنا شو يقول؟ نسيت. Some pollution have been correctly. لا بالعكس، هو بيثبت انه خطأ، فهاي false. No. It would be best to attempt to slow down economic growth. يقول لك انك تنقص النمو. It would be best. هذا رأيه هو. هذا كلام صحيح ولا لا؟ To against the global warming does appear extend to about total impact. A bigger problem may well turn out to be an appropriate response to it. احنا ندور على كلمة restricting but accelerating it. So, and therefore best cured not by restricting economic growth but by accelerating. بالعكس. It is false. هنا الجواب وهنا it is false اللي هي no. اكتب no. إذا الأجوبة راح تكون حسب ما كتبت في ورقتي true, not given, false, not given, false, false. مر السؤال اللي بعده. الوقت. Choose the correct letter A, B, C or D. Okay, حلو. What aspect of scientific research does the writer express concern about in paragraph 4? concern يعني الشيء اللي متخوف منه. paragraph 4 إيش هو الأسبكت؟ أي جانب؟ paragraph 4 يلا 1 2 3 4 هذه paragraph 4. One is the lopsidedness built into scientific research. Scientific funding goes mainly to areas with many problems. That may be wise policy, but it will also create an impression that many more potential problems exist than is the case. إذا هنا هو شو الخيارات اللي أعطاني إياها؟ concern, the need to produce results, the lack of financial support, the selection of area research. C. The desire to solve every research problem. إن المشكل هي أن مجال البحث هم يختاروا مجال البحث وبيكون متشعب كثير. خلينا نتأكد 1 2 3 4 لهذه. One is built into scientific research. Scientific funding goes mainly to areas هذا المشكلة with many problems. That may be wise policy, but it will also create an impression that many more potential problems exist than it is the case. يعني ممكن هذا يوريك لي في مشاكل أخرى. خلاص هذا هو جوابي. الجواب هو C 100%. ما في شك. The writer quotes from the Worldwide Fund for Nature to illustrate how. أخذ quote اللي هي مقولة من World Fund for Nature عشان يبين إيش. أوكي خلينا نشوفه United Nations وين نلقى هذه. أنا كنت في الرابعة. أوكي 1 2 3 4 بعد الرابعة دور. They also need to وين الورلد نيشنز هذه. يب هاي. إذن understandably perhaps لا لازم نقرأ هنا. Secondly, environmental groups need to be noticed by the mass media. They also need to keep the money rolling in. Understandably, perhaps they sometimes overstate their arguments. In 1997, for example, the Worldwide Fund for okay. هو قال they need to overstate their argument وبعدين أعطى مثال. Okay, press release entitled 2/3 of the world the truth turns out to be near 20%. يعني يبالغوا. هو شو يبغى يقول هنا. The writer quotes from the Worldwide Fund to illustrate how influential the mass media effective environmental groups can be, the mass media can help groups, environmental groups can exaggerate. أيوة يبالغون. فهذه جوابها D. Okay, 34 D. What is the writer's main point about the lobby groups in paragraph 6? Paragraph 6 دور على lobby group وهو what is the writer's main point? Paragraph 6. إذن paragraph 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Though these groups are run overwhelmingly by selfless folk, they nevertheless share many of the characteristics of other lobby groups. That would matter less if people applied the same degree of skepticism يعني تشكك to environmental lobbyings as they do to lobby groups in other fields. A trade organization arguing for, say, weaker pollution controls is instantly seen as self-interested, yet a green organization opposing such a weakening is seen as altruistic, even if an impartial review of the controls in question are doing more than good. Okay. السؤال يقول مرة ثانية. What is the writer's main point about lobby groups in paragraph 6? Some are more active than others. لا. Some are better organized than others. لا. Some receive more criticism than others. Yes, maybe. Some support more important issues than others. هنا باقي لي C و D قراب من بعضهم لكن السي هو الصح. إذا بختار C هنا. 36. The writer suggested that newspapers print items that are intended to. الجرائد تكتب مقالات الهدف منها شو؟ أنا كنت في paragraph 6 يعني ممكن تكون paragraph 7 شو بعدها. نرجع نعد من جديد 1 2 3 4 5 6 شوف 7. Third source of is the attitude of the media. حلو. People are clearly more curious about bad news than good. Newspaper and broadcasts are there to provide what the public wants. حلو. نشوف هنا شو يقول هنا. Okay, newspaper items are intended to educate readers, meet their readers' expectation. أيوة اللي يبغوها الناس. Encourage feedback, mislead. تكون هذه B. الجرائد تجيب الأشياء السيئة لأن الناس تتبع بس الأخبار السيئة. حلو. 37. Now 37. What does the writer say about America's waste problem? موضوع الويست. روح أدور America and waste. لاحظوا الإنسان ما يحتاج يقرأ أبدا despite وين الويست waste. هنا skimming وscanning. خلينا احنا خلصنا 6. 1 2 3 4 5 6. أبدأ من هنا. شفناها 7. Individual people worry endless rise in the amount of everyone through up. The fourth factor is poor individual perception. Endless rise in places dispose waste. أيوة إذن أركز على الباراجراف هذا. The fourth factor العامل الرابع is poor individual perception. فهم الناس. People worry that endless rise to run out of place. Yet even America continue to rise. The rubbish America produces through the entire 21st century will still take up only 12,000th of the area of the entire. الناس خايفة كثير منه وغير مبرر. خلينا نشوف. What does the writer say about America's waste problem? It will increase in line with population. لا ما قال. It's not as important as we have been led to believe. ممكن جدا. It has been reduced. لا. It's only significant. لا B. الجواب أكيد اللي هو B يعني ما راح تأخذ مساحة كبيرة ولا. Okay. The last questions. Complete. Global warming. هنا نقول لك write the correct letter AI ويعطيني الكلمات. حلو. The writer admits that the global warming is a challenge. أحتاج adjective هنا. Unrealistic challenge, expensive, long term. هنا ما تجي long term challenge. Okay, so هنا بكتب E long term. But says that it will not have a catastrophic impact on our future if we deal with it in the way. in the proper way, in the right way. هنا أكيد ما تصير إلا right way. If we try to reduce the levels of greenhouse gases, he believes it would only have a minimal impact on rising temperature. He feels it would be better to spend money on the more health problem, on the more أحتاج adjective. Realistic, urgent health problem. وإلا personal هنا. Personal health problem of providing the world's population with clean drinking water. Okay, so الاختيار هو personal. فهكذا الواحد يرد. كم الوقت where is my timer ممتاز، باقي 4 دقائق ونص. حلو، شكرا.